Hello, my friends. Today I have Fran Bailey as a guest to promote her upcoming free event on April 29th. It's called the Healer's Reset. Fran, thank you for joining me. We haven't been in touch for a while, so it's good to see you again.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
So why now are you offering this Healers Reset event? And what are the expectations from those who will attend?
Why now? Well, I think for healers and people who like yourself who tend to move in that direction of helping others and sometimes forget about our own selves. I certainly have done that in the past, and I did a Shiva mini course filming a few years ago, a year ago, I think, and it just felt like the right time to give that as a sample. So there are three videos of what the method is, and then I'll do a session, hour and a half session on April 29th for all those who want to join and get a free healing and meditation and just kind of an overview of what we are doing to ourselves as far as too much stuff, energy for our healers. Where are the boundaries? How does that happen? How do we stay grounded? How do we stay present in this crazy world? And what are we picking up and what are we courting to? So I think that awareness of simultaneously, even if you're doing a healing, okay, you have to be conscious of yourself. So that simultaneous work is what I would teach you. And part of that process is that you may find things about yourself that you didn't know about, and so that could be a missing link of you're going further into your spiritual self. So as a healer, as you know, we never stop. We don't stop and say, okay, that's enough. I'm finished. I'm good now. Uh-uh. It doesn't work that way, especially with these frequencies, because they're pushing on us so much that defining and finding that moment of, okay, I need to stop and I need to look and I need to feel, know, hear, see what is transcribing in those higher levels, and how do I put that in my body, manifest it in order to be ready to heal others. So it's this constant work of self and being a healer at the same time. It's a responsibility.
Yes, indeed. And I know that you developed the Shiva method many years ago when you discover disease in your body. Have the
Mhm.
method evolved throughout the years? Have you changed it dramatically, or it was just fine-tuning it?
At this point, it's fine tuning. Definitely, um, how do I suggest the information without imposing? It's really important. So if I can suggest the work and share the work with efficiency, and the years that I've done it that's where the defining comes. That's where the real work comes, where you find the magic again in something, and you keep progressing with it. So the body works much more defined, finding the acupressure points, why, and what would be the best for a 10-minute, hello. What would be the best kind of meditation for your particular situation? Um, Grounding, of course, is always important. And what personality trait is pulling you off guard? Are you a head type, a heart type, or a body type? Or is your emotions taking over, or is your mind rattling too much? So those are all cues. Are you feeling too aggressive? Are you, where's that anger coming from? All those things. So that emotional intelligence, body intelligence, mental intelligence, and spiritual intelligence.
And because you mentioned that you are going to address the healers, do you have different types of the Shiva methods? One for the clients directly, and one for the healers who can take it, develop it, and apply it to their own clients?
Um, I would say yes. I would be, definitely quicker, faster, get right to the point very quickly. I'm not going to mess around. I'm just going to give you the information so that you can have it. With someone who's a client that's having some issues, that's a very different. Um, but essentially, I think in the whole, I think we're all waking up, and I think we're all experiencing some kind of healer in ourselves because we have to go in. We have to go inside ourselves and ask that question. There's a huge transition. Where do I fit in? What do I need to do in order to move forward? So essentially, we're healing ourselves, so to speak.
So on the 29th, people will just join by Zoom. Do they expect like a type of meditation approach? What will be the process?
So if you go to my website, franbaileyhealer.com, and on the homepage, you can sign up. And there are three videos of basically what the Shiva method is. So it's sort of an overview of what it is. It's not long, it just gives you a taste of what will transpire. And in that hour and a half, after you do the videos, you get an idea of, okay, I'm kind of getting that this is introspective, this is insightful work. What do I need to do? So what I'll do is say hello to the group, what the energy is, as you know, read the energy of the group. I'll probably do a meditation, a clearing. I'll do some private healings or healings in the group, and then do a bigger meditation, whatever that might be for that particular group. And then, if they want to see me privately, and then, that's fine, whatever they want to do. I do have a level one that's already done, that's already finished on my website if they want to continue a deeper dive. It's all about self-inquiry, so an observation.
Is this a type of certification you are offering?
I am getting certified as we speak. Hopefully, this method will be getting accredited soon. It's it's so practical, and so it's very palpable. Let's put it that way. And people need that right now. I think they need something that they can actually use in their own way. I'm not, the material is the material, but how you interpret it is how you interpret it. I mean, I think that is huge because the expectations are, you dive in where you are and you look and you accept where you are and where you might be going. So it's your journey, it's your path. And checking in is always good to see, if you're on the path of progression.
Yes, and as I always said, or at least I've been saying it for 3, 4 years, there are so many alternative methods of healing right now that will be. s- I feel sorry for people who don't want to investigate more than just a trip to the doctor. That's necessary, if they want to establish a symptom or something like that, but then they should do their own research and look at those experts like yourself and
Yeah,
others. And you've been part of the first book, Alternative Methods of Healing here,
right.
with the Shiva method, and we had our interview published in that book. So again, energy healing, sound healing, tapping, Shiva. Again, there are so many. It's just for people to have the desire to put the time into healing themselves.
There's a certain level, I would say, of vulnerability, at the same time, excitement in finding a new identity in this new energy. It's like if you just submit to the changes that you might want to make, and you listen to the soul, you listen to the heart, and say, okay, I'm ready.
Yes. And we'll have all the details, April 29th, 11 a.m. Eastern, and from there we'll post all the other time zones as well to make it easier for people to take advantage of this free Shiva method session, correct?
Yeah. Free. Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
sometimes even if it's free, people, and please don't take me wrong, not you, those who are going to listen, you get too complacent because it's free. Just go and do it. You will benefit from it.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Fran. All the best.